one missing disclaimer, one off-brand sentence, one unsubstantiated claim. That is all it takes to erode a client relationship you spent years building. Today, we are breaking down exactly how real estate agencies are using AI to enforce brand voice and compliance before content ever reaches a client. Here is the business reality. Brand inconsistency is not just an aesthetic problem for real estate agencies. It is a liability. A single compliance gap in a market report can trigger regulatory scrutiny. A single off-brand email to a luxury client can end a retainer. The volume of content agencies produce today makes manual review impossible without a system. Consider the scale. A mid-sized real estate media agency managing 10 brokerage clients might publish hundreds of pieces of content every single month. Blog posts, listing descriptions, social captions, drip email sequences, neighborhood guides. There is no human editor alive who catches every brand deviation at that volume. Let us walk through 4 practical options, starting with the one you can implement in the next 5 minutes. The first option costs nothing and takes 5 minutes to set up. A well-structured ChatGPT prompt turns the AI into a dedicated brand compliance editor for your team. You feed it your brand voice guidelines, your banned phrases, and your compliance requirements. Then you paste in the content draft and ask it to flag deviations and suggest corrections. For solo agents, boutique brokerages, and small teams, this is the fastest way to build a brand review habit without spending $1. Here is what that prompt looks like in practice. For growing brokerages and boutique agencies, Grammarly Business adds a persistent brand enforcement layer across every tool your team uses. Every email, every Google Doc, every browser-based form. The platform lets administrators build custom-style guides per client, so the agent writing for your luxury brokerage account gets flagged immediately if their tone drifts too casual. It works quietly in the background without adding a step to anyone's workflow. When you're managing 10 or more real estate clients and producing content at scale, Jasper is the most powerful option. You upload a client's actual newsletters, listing copy, and brand guidelines. Jasper learns their specific voice, vocabulary, and style. From that point forward, every piece of content it generates or reviews is already aligned to that client's brand from the first draft. For agencies where content production is a core deliverable, this is a genuine competitive advantage. Your brand voice is not a style preference, it is a client retention asset. For agencies working with franchise real estate brands like R.A. Max, Keller Williams, or Coldwell Banker, compliance is not optional. National brand standards have to coexist with local voice. TeamBench is built specifically for this challenge. It creates a structured review environment where AI checks every piece of content against predefined brand and compliance rules before it ever reaches a human editor or goes to the client. Think of it as a compliance gate built directly into your content production pipeline. Now let us put all 4 options side by side so you can see exactly which one fits your business. Here is how the 4 options stack up across the dimensions that matter most to real estate agencies: setup complexity, brand training depth, compliance enforcement, and best fit by team size. Jasper leads on brand training power. TeamBench leads on compliance workflow structure. Grammarly Business wins on ease of deployment. And the ChatGPT prompt is the fastest path to zero for teams just getting started. Here is what a fully built AI brand review pipeline looks like inside a real estate media agency. Content comes in from the writer, passes through AI brand voice review, gets flagged issues resolved, clears the compliance gate, then goes to final human approval before delivery. The AI handles the repetitive checking, so your senior editors only touch content that truly needs their judgment. Agencies that have built this kind of AI review layer into their workflow report significant time savings across every content type. Listing descriptions, neighborhood guides, social captions, and email sequences all get reviewed faster with fewer revision rounds and fewer client escalations. Before you roll this out, here are the do's and don'ts that separate agencies who build durable brand systems from those who get a short-term boost and then slide back to inconsistency. The biggest mistake is treating AI review as a one-time setup. Brand voices evolve. Compliance requirements change. Your AI review rules need to evolve with them. If you're ready to put a brand review layer between your team and your clients, here is where to start. Your brand voice is one of the most valuable assets your agency has. Every missing disclaimer, every off-tone sentence, every inconsistent listing description chips away at the client trust you worked hard to build. AI review tools make it practical and affordable to put a compliance layer between your team and your clients at every stage of the content process. Book a free 15-minute AI audit, and we will map out exactly which tool and workflow fits your agency, your clients, and your compliance requirements. No generic advice, just a clear, actionable plan built around your specific content operation. Subscribe to see next week's deep dive on how real estate agencies are using AI to cut content production time in half without sacrificing quality.